Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Dino Path Trail, where last week we did have to restart our run after the first episode due to the Stormcaller enemy. When I was going back through the footage and editing, I do think there might be an issue with the Stormcallers in that the lightning effect actually extends beyond, like, the indicated hitbox of the ring when it goes out. I think that's what it was, like, looking in the footage, that seemed to be why it kind of felt cheap, is it looked like I had dodged out of it, but I was still getting hit by it. But we're going to try to offset that with trying to probably get some weapon modifications to try to keep the rifle for dealing with, like, enemies. Or, like, try and keep range away from enemies. Like, I don't have anything on that right now. So we'll probably want to put this onto the carbine for now. And I do want to see eventually about making, not hunter bullets. I'd be looking... I think I'd basically be wanting the ricocheting bullets, which I need electrum. Where do you get that from? Oh, gold nugget. Okay, so actually that won't be too bad. I also want to check... We still need to upgrade our tools as well to the next level up, so we'll probably look at trying to get that in order. I think for that I just need... Oh. Okay, let's get started getting everything. Getting my bearings a little bit from, like, last time we played. And there's also, I think, one of the changes has been... You don't need perfect shots for as much of your, equipment as you used to. Like, it used to be for, like, say, the explosive shots we had, only perfect shots would detonate like that. Now, I believe there was a patch that was put out to make it so... any shot will do that. Okay, there are those guys taken care of. Well, actually, I might want to see about putting this mysterious egg we got from the chest at the beginning there into the, shrine. Because I believe that might give us, the chance for, like, our perfect shots. To be able to, have the lightning effect on them again. Like, I would like to try to get the Smiter Rifle or the Smite Shot build again, but we'll have to see how it goes, because I think that is rare from the Mysterious Eggs only. As we've got, yeah, Fast Exit, Perfect Dodge, grants stack of 3 of those, increases damage and speed for 10%. Cunning Footwork is Perfect Dodge, grants stacks of Luck, gain 20% for each stack, which might not be bad. Or Thunder Call. I don't know if I'll get as lucky with the perfect dodges as the thing, so I think I'll go for Thunder Call. And that does mean that, like, as we get perfect dodges, we will get the detonations for, the Derringer pistol we're using here. So we're kind of getting back to what the build was that we lost at the end of, the first episode of last week. I do think this will be the last week I'll do Dino Path Trail, just because... I don't mind the roguelites where it's, like, repeating and learning and improving how you're, like, doing stuff, but I can see other people might not care for it as much, and might be good to examine what else we could do, too. So it looks like I just need resin for that. So we'll instead look at what I can do for, like, making these, which is steel. Yeah, might as well just craft all that up, see how we're sitting after that, and make a couple of upgrades for our things. Oh. I also gotta store some stuff away, apparently. I also should do a double check and see how I'm sitting for, like, our, total loadout, too. Okay, so I need more refined wood. We can get that without too much issue. And keep going along from there. Yeah, because there are gold nuggets I do want to get for that Electrum if we can. I think the bouncing shot will be really potent, And if I can keep my distance from, like, the Stormcallers in the future, I think we can handle them all right. My big problem was I let everybody get close quarters, and that really did not pan out well for us. Yeah, snag those. Okay, that should let us make up... I think we want to go for the pickaxe first, and then we'll go for the, probably the regular axe afterwards. Yeah, we'll do that one, and go for the axe. And then... No, I'm surprised how much refined wood we need for the shovel, but... it might pay off. Okay, we got that in order. Yeah, since we were talking about getting the gold deposits, we might as well hit them up right now. And I do think I'll need sulfur for making up more of the coke for putting stuff in order. Yeah, I gotta admit, having the extra bit of damage from the lightning strike on Perfect Shot is pretty helpful. And I should check our inventory amount, too. As I can probably look at trying to get an upgrade for the backpack further if we can still get that. No, that's... making stuff. This is what we're looking for. Yeah, we need a fabric and rivets. Okay, so I need a cloth and thread. Yeah, just deal with you. See what we can toss over just to free up more inventory space. I feel like I think I still have options to, like, upgrade the storage, don't I? Because that feels like... yeah, I do. This looked a little bit too, small for it. Okay, now I think the rivets... I don't think I needed a lot for them. I think it's just, yeah, a little bit of brass, and that's basically that done. So we'll do that right now, and then go back to... ah, crud. Sounds like we're going to have the enemies coming in. Make that... make that. Okay, so that's in order, so at least, yeah, that's... now we got a little bit more room to play around with. I think 4 will do me all the refined wood I need for the tools. Oh, actually have the... oh yeah, once we get the stacks up for... I think it's the Nookosaurus, the one... do I have a way of checking, like, what all of my... oh yeah, I do over here. Which one is it? Yeah, the no quarters is actually a lot better than I thought it would be once you get it up to its full. Because the perfect reload and perfect shot window going up so far, you really feel that pay off. Okay, right, so that was all that in order. I was looking at trying to make up more of the tools here, so I need 2 more steel. So I need 2 of those. There we go. You and you. Oh, I forgot. I guess I forgot to do the knife over. There we go. Okay, that is good. We now have all of our tools topped out, so we don't have to worry about that further. And if I want to get the bouncing one, I need Electrum. And that I don't think was actually anything all that... oh yeah, not hard at all. I can actually make that right now. That, I think it was 2 brass, and I think just black powder now. Yeah, 1 black powder, and we're good. Beautiful! Oh, I also have to remember I can upgrade the weapons, too. So we'll get that in place. And see what I actually need to upgrade our Derringer to Masterwork. Oh, just 1 steel. That's actually not too hard at all. There we go. Okay, now, we want to definitely put in the ricocheting bullets onto it. We've got what else? Shots are explosive. I think we want that on there. And I think we do want the extra capacity in it. So that'll be that one covered. And I should probably look at trying to do upgrades for the piercing, or the carbine as well. I just need another steel for that, which we might... Oh yeah, looks like we can actually get both made all the way up. Perfect. This first episode is probably going to be, let's get all of our bearings in place, everything in order and prepped. And see what we want on that. As I think I want piercing onto that one, since we can't make up 2 of the bouncing ones. I am kind of thinking wanting sniper sight, but I need to find obsidian for that, so we'll hold off there. But we could look at making the thick barrel to improve it further. Now let's actually go around and see what else we can find, because there's also supposed to be a weapon mod in the area, so... It could be by chance we'll even come across what we're after as well. I also do need to figure out... Is it birch tree? Okay, these might give us the resin we need. Yeah, there we go. That'll let us get a few more upgrades to base camp, which will also help us in improving our... one perk we picked up. I can't remember if it's the very beginning or it was one of the mysterious eggs along the way. We got a perk that basically made it so every time we upgrade the camp, we get a bonus of, I think, 10% more damage? So getting some of these for extra help will be a big boost for us. Okay, that's in order there. Oh. I actually don't know if I'll pick up the Pachycephalosaurus nest, or like the egg from here. Just because I don't think we super need it with how we're doing. We've got a couple of eggs already stored up. And I don't really need to engage with them for like unnecessary damage. So I think maybe we'll just try to gather more of like the wild stuff around here and then move along. Actually, I should also, while I'm down this far, take a look and see if I can find the trail marker for the next area to go to. I usually save that to the very end, but we have the map right at base, so we can always just have that saved for when we're ready to leave. Okay, yeah. Oh, shoot. Not trying to provoke you, just let me... Thank you. It's kind of nice that the dinos actually don't want to deal with us too much. Okay, so that's the trail opened up. Yeah, we got 2 options. Truthfully, that's Oh, I don't know if that will be the route I'll go or not. Although, it looks like either way I go, I'll have, like, the dino blessings to get, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I'll just see if I can go around this side, and they'll leave me alone. Perfect. As long as you don't disturb the nest, they seem to be pretty chill. So there's that all gained. We'll probably have a group coming our way sooner or later. That was the Troodons taken care of. I think they've also been I'm not sure if it's them or another one that's been adjusted a bit so that way they aren't so evasive. Like, it takes so many shots to actually connect to them. Alright, with everything I picked up, I should also... Nope. Okay, I guess we'll harvest that. Okay, so I just need a couple of refined wood. That will be no problem. That'll improve our storage, so that can let us get even more going. I think that might also be another upgrade done to help us out. And I just need a galvanized iron, then the cooking thing is done too. There we go. Corn, we'll basically just have to hope we come across it somewhere else. And that's good there. So it was the thick barrel, which is steel, gunmetal, and coke. 2 of those... Oh. Okay, I'll have to just do that right now. It does sound like we have another bounty party coming in. Okay, hang on. Galvanized iron. And that needs... Oh, 1 coke now. Which is just one of those. One of those. Quickly do that up. That's in place. Thick barrel done. Oh, quickly get that attached since we do have them already here. Yeah, I think maybe that was my problem. Instead of having, like, the... bouncing on the rifle, I should have put it on this sucker. Because it does charge up super quick now that we have the, blessings we've picked. I think I have a lot to... Yeah, I still have a fair bit to explore, too. So you know what? Let's get, actually, maybe we'll try to see about getting the canteen filled up, since we've been run into that a couple of times. Or not, since we need hardened leather, and the, Kulasuka skin. I think we'll have to go to a marsh for that. But with all the volcanic stuff here, I was kind of hoping maybe we'd find a chunk of obsidian, just to be able to harvest that up. But you know what? Let's clear this out, because this is probably where that other mod is. And we'll see what it is, too. There we go. Take care of the Colossus. And he did get a smack... Oh, also should eat. Backpack. What do we got? Beans. Okay, and what's the mod? Phantom bullets. That... see, that actually would be another good one to get into this, because then the perfect dodges don't use up the... I might have to change that out. I don't know what I would change it out with, is the only problem. Because it's a case of... shoot. Okay, maybe I don't need the max ammo capacity if I do use this. Yeah, I think that'll work alright, because then that means I don't have to reload as often. And it is pretty easy to get the perfect shots given how that operates, too. And anything here? Predator's teeth, coolest skin. I don't really think anything I can make right now, so I think I'll have to try looking for it. Let's take a bit of a look around, see if we can find a possible chunk of obsidian or the other trail marker. I don't know if we will get lucky, but I kind of thought volcanic activity would mean we get a chance to find a bit. Although, truth be told, I guess I could still use it for in the carbine to give it, like, the extra sightline. No, it's just... I thought it was because of the way the shadows seem to be working over there. I thought there was another enemy, but it's just how the light's coming off the fire. My bad. Oh, and here's another trail marker. I think I want to make a stop back to camp before we pick out which way we'll go. But I think that does wrap up basically everything to explore for here. As I'm not seeing anything else, the only big thing we are looking for is obsidian, but I haven't seen any chunks like that here. So yeah, I think we will head on our way. Well, actually, empty inventory a little bit first, since we are topped up on it. Yeah, we can store a lot more now. Okay, that's in order. We've got food, we got water. There's nothing else I can think of I want to go putting onto anything there. I might just want to look at making the incendiary grenade, which shouldn't actually be too bad. I think that's all we needed. Yeah, put that together. And is there any... Okay, healing drought I'd like to do, but I need healing mixtures, which need... Oh, okay, we can actually make a fair bit of odd and sant. But the other problem is we need the vitality flowers, which I think we only find at marshes, but I don't know if we've actually been to a desert yet in the second part of the game, so you know what? Let's head up for here and see what we can find at this spot. See if we can try to clear out 2 areas per episode, and that way we have all of Friday to possibly encounter and deal with the boss. Because I don't know what we'll have in store there. I might actually want to see, if possible, see if anything grants me a thunder immunity. Because, again, the Stormcallers, I think the big issue was I was getting hit by its effect outside of the little indicated, like, ring for its, like, area of effect. Okay, everything should be fine there. We're pretty good on food. What do the peyotes give? Those give peyote sections and cactus pieces, so we can't really use that. We can use the cotton, though. Nope. See a trap area right up here. The Williamsonia. That might just be wood and resin. Oh, no. Those actually give us long leaves, which I think we need the long leaves for... Ooh. Ooh, actually this... Ooh. I didn't even see these over here. Okay, perfect. That'll let us get the last upgrade for the camp, which, again, is even more damage to help us out with. Now, I'm also wondering if maybe I should leave the traps here, because I don't know if enemies actually will get hurt by them. I'd imagine they should if, like, the bounty hunting party comes in. So at least I know where I have to go for this. because it's that little barn that was way to the right there. But yeah, this is a nice little surprise to get. And we'll just crap that into those. And now I think if we head back to base, we should be able to get that last upgrade, and that's a little bit extra damage into our abilities. Oh, and we've got some obsidian. Perfect. Okay, doke. We'll start with the upgrade. There we go. Now we're growing... Ooh. Could I actually get the vitality flowers from that? Carrot, corn cob, lichens, clay, detox flower. Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but at least it's more for the arsenal. And down here, 1 gunmetal, 1 brass. Yeah, so I need to get a fair bit more gathered. Yeah, there's refined wood I can make now, but we need to get some more stuff. What's the flower and cactus give? Cactus and plantain. So I think the vitality flower or whatever is... We've only seen them at the marsh. I think that should be everything we need there. There we go, sniper sight. And we'll slap that onto the carbine. And hopefully this will help us out a little bit more ahead. A lot of carcasses lying around, which does make me a little worried about what's done that, but... Nope. Oh, just Gallimimus. We'll harvest these guys, see what we can get. And also probably look around for the next... Oh. You'll have to be careful, because... Actually, might be good to see if Carnotaurus have a nest around here. They might give an interesting... Yeah, there we go. Clear through them a bit easier. Oh, I keep forgetting about the, making sure I have everything food-wise prepped. That and water. Ooh, Elder Carnotaurus. There's some Predator's teeth. That is what we need for some of the clothing ahead. Although it doesn't look like it's actually a nest around here. Uh-oh. See if we can get any teeth from these guys, too. Yeah, we can get a little bit. Okay, perfect. That'll top that up. The surroundings, just a little examine around. I don't think there's anything in this corner. And you know what? While I am exploring, I might as well keep the carbine at the ready. Just so that way I do have a larger field of view as we're going about. Oh. Another Elder. Take you down. Perfect. Okay. Where else? They're making some shouts, but it sounds like they're going after something else. Yeah, so we've got up top left to check out. Let's take a look bottom left here. see what else we can find, because we don't have a Carnotaurus nest, at least not so far. Okay, we got Ankylosaurs. They can be a little tricky to deal with sometimes. We do have one of their eggs, though, so I might actually leave them alone. I just don't know if I want the harvested material from them is all. So I'm not sure what that gives. Because, yeah, the play... Oh. Okay, I didn't even realize we might have bounty hunters coming in again. Okay, there's that opened up, but we might want the marsh next. Yeah, I am really liking the perfect shots not using ammo. I keep actually trying to reload thinking I need to, but it's been going pretty good. Okay. I don't know if I need to harvest too many of these guys. It would be nice if, like, they did have, like, the healing drops for sale at the next shop if we make it to them. My big issue is going to be the Stormcaller if we do run into them too commonly going forward. They are one that just quickly sent everything to hell. Okay, let's see what the Elder has. I don't know if it's just the vertebrae we get, or we get something like Anki's armor. We do get something special from them. Okay, you know what? Maybe what we'll do... Okay, we still have to find the other possible weight. Oh, Pontia ficus. What do you give? Cactus pieces and resin. Okay, well, we're pretty good on both, so... And I can't remember, do I have... If I eat... No, I'll have to use a healing item. I wasn't sure if it was the case of as long as I ate a bit of food, I had a bit of regeneration for ourselves, but that was last run. There we go. Everything's moved over. I should take a look and see if there's anything I want to... Healing Draught would be the big one I'd love to get. But it might not hurt even to get, like, say, the Panaccias, because it still does give us 30% health. And you know what? Maybe we'll use a Healing Poultice. There we go. Okay, that's in order. We'll try to find the last trail marker. Do a quick check back at base camp for anything else. Oh, also make use of the, Okay, good lord. I was not expecting to take that much damage so quickly. I don't know if the enemies get a bit of a damage boost, or just because I did take so many hits we went down so quick in health. 'Cause yeah, that really did a number. Okay, that's at least the trail opened up here. So we'll get back to base, and I do want... Ooh. I do want to do a check for possibly making up better clothing or equipment for ourselves, given what we went through there. Because there's got to be something that can help us maybe even take less damage, or just better evasion or such. We do have a number of items now, like the Anki armor and such, so we can take a look and see what we have. Because we've got, okay, Precision Goggles increases that by 20% when above 70% health, which is pretty good. Assassin's Gloves, which is just money and a stack of that. Actually, Assassin's Glove might be pretty good, but hardened leather I need. Work leather. You know, I'm just going to make up a fair bit of this, because we'll probably need a lot of it. Yeah, so hardened leather does seem to be one of the ones we really need. Oh, the elegant uniform might be pretty good. So I need a heavy jacket, which actually I think I... Am I wearing that? No, I'm wearing the poncho. Okay. So heavy jacket just needs a cloth and thread. And then that needs what with it? It's 2 silk and fabric, but what do I need for silk? Well, that's a good question. I don't actually have silk right now. Huh. And that just needs some galvanized irons. You know what? Let's... make that up. Alright, hardened leather. I guess we'll just make the one for now. Goggles or the assassin's gloves? Yeah, maybe we'll do the goggles. Because that slits into there. I just need some more Odinson, which will be no problem to make up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got the precision goggles. The gloves, I just need the gunslingers. And what's the other gloves we can make? The hard. See, I don't know if I'll have anything in up close for the hard glove second effect there. They deal 50 damage to make much use. So we'll go for the gunslinger. And do that. Swap those around. And then we're just looking for what new hat? That actually would be pretty good there. So we need the Gold Digger hat, which is just one of that, one of that. And then we need rivets, which actually are just a bit of brass. Because what are the other helmets? There's the Plumed Reaper, which is immune to daze and gets more health for that. There is the Undertaker hat, which is nice for the range on that, but I don't know if we'll get the coolest skin or if it'll be worth that. And immunity from... I don't even know what that is, so yeah, I think it's going to be best to use the extra health we'll get from this one. Oh wait, it's galvanized iron I need for... Oh, no, never mind. That. Perfect. Slap that on. And all we're missing is to figure out where the silk could be. Because what are the other ones we get? We've got the Hitman Poncho we need the coolest skin for. And the elegant one need... Yeah, the 2 silk, I have no idea where that's from. It's got to be something harvested in the wild. Because it's not in this list at all. The only thing I can think of is maybe from the marsh area we'll go to next. But yeah, now we're up to 975 health, which is great to see given all the beatings I've been taking these past runs. Okay, so I think that's everything tossed over for now. We'll use this to go to the marsh and end the episode with arriving there with the autosave going through. Hopefully, next episode we get the next 2 areas done with no issues, and then we'll have the boss, and if there's anything else beyond that to see. Wait. I might have forgotten to use the Blessing Shrine, didn't I? Shoot. Ah, I think I forgot to go back and put an egg in there and get a blessing from that. That's gonna hurt. I mean, it's not too bad. We are doing decently well, but still, it could have been an extra aid that would have been helpful. But yeah, now that the game's saved there, we'll end today's episode right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Dino Path Trail. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.